Americans are starting to take a little more vacation time, but they are still leaving millions of vacation days on the table. According to Project Time Off, workers gave up 705 million vacation days last year. Of those, 212 million were forfeited, meaning they couldn't be banked, rolled over, or paid out. The good news, people actually did take more vacation time last year with an average of just over 17 days. Matt, I see you shaking your head because you wonder, who are these people that are not taking their vacation time?
I know who these people are. I'm married to one of them. And
Really?
Yes, and it drives me crazy. Not only are you working for free, but in a lot of cases, if you're forfeiting days, you are burning money.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that. I get the idea of the negative perception from management, oh, he takes a lot of vacation. He must not care about the company that much. Or you have too much work left on your plate when you come back. But we've seen how many studies that show people that take vacation are more effective in their work. When they take that time to recharge, they can actually be more effective in the workforce.
Well, and they're not just more effective. I mean, I looked into this. There are health benefits to taking a vacation.
Yeah.
Your blood pressure goes down, your stress hormones go down, and that's whether or not you actually travel somewhere or you do a staycation. And I feel like
just
people
watch
maybe
Netflix all day.
Or if it's something that you like to do, there are benefits. I just think that, do you think people ignore the benefits of just taking time off whether or not you're going somewhere?
I think this is a management problem. Think of how many bosses don't use all of their vacation time. Because they're under a lot of pressure, right? The bosses, you know, not that all of us aren't under pressure, but the bosses, I feel like, are under a lot of pressure, and they will leave. I don't think I've ever worked for a news director who has used all of their vacation.
Really?
Right.
Ever.
And it's interesting because that sets the tone, right? If they're there all the time, that sets the expectation that you should be there as well, where if your boss is, you know, taking a week to go to Mexico and then another week to go down in Florida, okay, it feels then it's safe for you to do it
But
too.
a week, it said that people are using almost a week of unused vacation time. And the number one reason was cost, because they felt like they should travel somewhere if they're going to go.
Right.
Number two was kids.
Well, 17 days of, if the average use is 17 days, that's 3.5 weeks vacation. That's not bad.
That's not terrible.
Right? Like, assuming you're still, this doesn't count like the holidays that you have off or your sick days. Like, that's way more usage than I would have expected, to be honest.
Did it drive you crazy that we work so much more than the Germans, though? Is it
work
because
more,
they're so efficient?
We were behind Mexico, though. They had the highest of any.
Yeah, Mexico works the most. Germany works the least.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they got a lot of nap time, maybe.
They just like churn out
probably
those
really healthy.
Mercedes-Benzes and then they just take vacation.